Welcome to Sampstra Games, the place to find new strategy games. And you know, some of us are meant to be good generals, some of us are meant to be bad generals, some of us are not meant to be generals at all, but few of us get to be fantasy general. Okay, so I'm so excited to play this game. This game is published by Slytherin. They're also publishing Field of Glory Empire, so you know this game is gonna be great. And let me play you a sort of like an intro that shows up as soon as you start the game, even before you get to the menu.
The centuries pass. 300 years since a brave hero's army struck down the Shadow Lord, banishing him from the world of air. 300 years and heroes become legends. Legends become myth. Myth fades from memory. But now, thunder whispers in the east. A new empire rises, clad with might and splendor. Conquering the earth with magic and iron. But darkness rides with them, and shadowy tendrils reach across the land. A power that twists reality and threatens our world. Once again, Air calls for a hero to unite it against a terrible foe. A general to forge a powerful army. A general to lead them into battle. A general to defy the coming storm.
Isn't that epic? I assume the beginning is throwback to Fantasy General 1, where I guess we killed some people. I haven't played that game, so I don't have much experience of that. So a big thank you to the Slytherin for giving me a key to this, and now let's play the campaign. Now we have two options. We can do the invasion or the Tale of Valir. Tale of Valir is a short one, but it's recommended to play the main one first, so we'll do that. 300 years have passed since the Shadow Wars have ravaged Keldonia and the world of Air, and the struggles of the past have long since faded into legends. In the highlands on Valir, clans of barbarian warriors have eked out a living in the harsh northern climate, constantly feuding with each other and raiding the wealthier borderland towns. Fed up with these raids, the borderland clans called on the Empire, a powerful realm controlling much of Keldonia. The Western Imperial Legion was dispatched to see off the Highland raiders, and with the help of borderland clan Izel and Maknar, destroyed High King Brandan's army in the Battle of Worm's Pass. A treaty was signed that forbade any clan from crossing into the borderlands in return for peace. Since then there has been no High King to unite the clan, and they fell into quarreling and raiding amongst themselves. In these dark times our clan has been led by Valir, One-Eye, a warrior of great renown. You are his son and designated heir, and you are eager to prove your mettle to your father. Yeah, Dad, let me show you how strong and good I am. Because I can do this too. We're gonna play on Hero, which is a normal difficulty, because we're better than warriors. Play on easy. Thieves at night. Some dialogue choices will affect your story later on. Yeah, I do like the options here. It's pretty interesting. Winter is near, son. So this is our father, Valir One-Eye. The winter is near, son, and the harvest was poor this year. We need to get food for the clan to survive. Keldonia has more than enough wealth to spare. This is a chance to prove your mettle. Raid their stats and bring back home some good loot. Because that's the family business, raiding other clans. That's what we do here, okay? Now pay attention to my name, because it's really cool. We're called Forlin Son, because we're not good enough to have our own name. Like, right now, we're just a nobody. And we need to prove ourselves to our clan and to our father, and then maybe we'll get a better name. For now, we're just Forlin Son. Thank you for trusting me with this, father. Now we have two options over here what we can say. We are going to say, Keldonia won't even see me coming. I will raid them and return laughing at them, scratching their heads. Yeah. Because I wanna show my dad that I can do this thing. Okay, that I'm in. Also, we look pretty good. I dig it. I like it. I know, son. This is why I trust you with this task. Take some of our younglings with you. They seem as eager to prove themselves as you. Be quick, son. This is a raid, not a war party. And watch out for dire wolves. They're roaming the highlands again, all hunger and teeth. May our ancestors watch over you. Oh, I don't need no ancestors, because I'm strong and I can do this. I will earn my name. Alright, so these are the enemies. Now you might have noticed that there's this blue thing above my name. So the way this works, let me first talk about movement, is if you are moving, you can move anywhere in this area. Then you can also do attacks if you're standing neighboring to an enemy unit. And it doesn't matter how you move. If you do movement, you have done the movement. So even if I move only one step, I cannot then continue moving. Now, when you're in the forest, you can remain hidden. Meaning we have this blue thing here, so we are hidden. So they cannot see us, which means they will not go at us to attack us. But there's also an additional benefit, and that's if a different unit gets to one of the neighboring tiles of my hidden unit, we can get an ambush attack where the enemy will not get a counterattack. Otherwise, every attack is immediately counterattacked. So that's something to watch out for. But if you're hidden and then they move here, then you get a free attack on them, which is an ambush. So we're going to end our turn. Now at this point, we can go and attack. We could also attack these wolves, though. So what I'm going to do first is, I think... Any chance we could move from below? No. Okay. So I'm going to move this unit over here. We should remain hidden. Yes, so we're still hidden. Then I'm going to move these guys up to here and then attack them from over here. We're going to move there and we're going to attack them. And this is a stalemate attack, so we do 40 damage to them, they do 45 to us. This is a charge breaking, meaning we cannot charge them because they're in a settlement. But first I'm going to go with Forlin Son. I can do Decisive Attack, 30 damage to them, and then they'll do 14 damage to me. And then I'll grab my Brotherhood of Ravens and hit them up. Nice. We did some nice damage to them. They didn't do as much to me. Now these guys, they cannot attack, so they just move in. Now if the wolves choose to attack these guys, which they probably will, and they choose to step over here, which we're hoping for, then you would get an ambush of them. If they attack me from this position, then nothing. Now you can look at the units, enemy units, and you can see that they have a green part, red part, and black part. The green part is the amount of units that's alive. The red part is the amount of the units that's wounded, and the black one is dead. You recover the black one at the end of the sort of like a mission at the region, which our mission is Thieves at Night. We're supposed to raid these 3 settlements. And the red one you can heal by resting, so you can get that unit red. So let me just end my turn, let them go. They're charging these guys. What are the wolves gonna do? Yes, so we get an ambush at the wolves. Now the wolves can see us, but they're still going to attack the Brotherhood of Ravens. And we were able to get an extra attack on the wolves, which is pretty powerful. So let me take my spears and attack these guys. It's a decisive attack, so we can do some really nice damage, which is great. Then I'm going to grab myself, Forlin Son, and hit them up. And finally, the Brotherhood of Ravens are going to do the final attack that's going to finish them off. Perfect. When you kill off a unit, you move in their place or sort of run into it. And then I'm going to grab the turtle spec and kill off the wolves. It's not completely necessary, but something we can do. So raiding is a free action, so we can actually do this. Now, our goal is to raid them. That's what we were told. Now, raiding is pretty important. So when you get a settlement, the settlement can give you certain kind of benefits, depending on whether it's a settlement or a mana post or a shrine or whatever, gives you something. But you can also raid it, which means that you will not get like every turn some sort of bonus. You get the bonus once and then you destroy the settlement, but you can get some sort of like a higher level bonus or some like better stuff. More specifically, raid a settlement over the course of a turn, destroying it and some wealth in the process. Gain a random treasure based on remaining wealth. Now this is our remaining wealth. This is very important because it's a region wealth, and if it gets to 0, you can no longer get any good stuff from any settlement and things like that. So this is kind of like to make sure that you don't take too long in some sort of a region. So right now our region wealth is pretty high, so we should get some good rewards over here. But over time, through different turns, the region wealth will get lowered, so then we will get less rewards. And also, if you raid, you lower the wealth. So let me just read this. Determines how much value can be received from income, raiding, and exploring locations. Winning a scenario will reward you with treasure equal to the raiding wealth. Yeah, that's something I forgot to say. So if you have something left at the end, you get like extra money, and it can be quite a lot of money. So let me do the raiding right now. So we have raided this area, and then we're going to end our turn. So we have gotten 25 gold. That's very good. And we have finished our first task. Next up, we should raid the western stead, which is right here. So we're going to definitely be moving that. And then the northern stead, which is up here, just so we know. But we're going to go here first. Now, first thing I got to do is I got to heal myself. So I'm going to be resting with essentially everybody to make sure that I'm healed up. Now these guys are the only one who don't need trust, so I'm going to move them forward so we can see what's around, and they're going to remain hidden. We're going to end our turn. Okay, and you can see that now all the red parts have turned into green parts because we have healed up. Now, Forlin Son, do we want to move straight ahead? I think we might want to move. Let's move over there. We get a bonus fortification damage reduction there, so that's pretty cool. And Forlin Son's just going to move straight ahead. There is a settlement over there that we want to go to. Ooh, there's some wolves here that might attack me. That is not the greatest. The Western stead is over there. We could attack this as well if you wanted to. It's a shrine. But I'm slightly worried about these wolves here. Well, there's nothing I can do, so I'm just going to end my turn. They're probably going to attack me. Yeah. They can also see me, so we didn't get the benefit of the charge attack. Still, we could hurt them pretty nicely. Do we want to spend the time going this way? Or do we just leave? Well, we can't really leave because they have like an area, so we can only leave like very little. So let me... I guess we'll have to attack the wolves, really. And let's move this guy closer. Can't really move much through the river, but... you move that way. I could go at these guys. The problem is, I don't know what I'm gonna fight there, so I don't want to go too close. So I think we'll just end the turn. The wolves, okay, the wolves are running away. That's good. Now we could grab this settlement if we'd like. I can't quite get there on this turn though. So let's first move forward and see what we've got over here. So if I move right onto the settlement, I'm thinking. Yeah, move on to the settlement. Okay, we've got enemies over there, but we should get a bonus from being in the settlement. We could also straight up raid it if we really wanted to. But I think first we should attack these guys. Now we can do a charge attack. They cannot do a charge attack at us because we have a settlement, so that protects us. So I want to do the decisive attack at them. So let's do that right now. Oh wait, I didn't seem to click it right. Charge attack. Wait, why does it say a different thing now? Yeah, decisive attack. And if we do a charge attack, then it's still decisive attack. Yeah, good. So we did some very nice damage. Now we're going to grab these guys and we're going to finish them off. And then these two could focus on this settlement. Great. Now my guys in the settlement, I want you to raid it so we get some good wealth. And then I want you... we can't quite get there. So I just want you to move over there. They're going to... and Forlin Son is going to move this way. So they're going to raid this next turn. And hopefully it's going to be fine. Now, does anybody need some healing? Or I should say, can anybody do some resting? We can rest because we moved. Okay, so in that case, so let's end the turn. These guys are going to move in here. And we got attacked by the wolves, but we can finish them off, so that's good. And we have gotten the shrine. Okay. You guys can rest up. Ooh, and we can do an upgrade. Oh, that's pretty cool. So let me show it to you. We're gonna move Forlin Son closer that way because that's where the last stuff is. Are we gonna get attacked? We might. We'll see what they do. We don't need any resting. You guys are resting. You guys rest. You guys could get upgraded. Now, I could actually upgrade these guys to missile infantry, which means I could attack them as a ranged attack. Oh, but they're actually too far. They have to be like at most 2 away, so I would have to stand here. This is too far away, so I'm not gonna do the upgrade just yet. Or do we want to do the upgrade? That's the question. No, I don't think so. Not yet. So we're just gonna end our turn. And we could attack this guy, do a costly attack, or here a stalemate attack. And you guys need to move closer. And you... you cannot raid a shrine? Oh, I thought you could raid a shrine. Okay, fine. Well, whatever. We'll leave those alone. So then... we could move closer to here, for example. Upgrade them. And use the ranged attack. So we can use this to shoot at them. And we can do 27 damage, which is pretty nice. Now then I could attack and do a stalemate. Oh, let's do it. I want to attack. There's quite a lot of them bed there, but I'm not too worried. That's it. You guys still can't do anything, which is kind of sad. Oh yeah, so we get a defensive fire. So if an enemy is attacking one of my units, you get a defensive fire, which means and your archers are close enough, but it only happens once per turn. So like if both of them attack, I can only do the defensive fire once, but that's pretty cool. I'm glad I could show it to you. Now this is a charge attack, so you can see that we did lots and lots of damage. Now I could finish off these guys, do 51 damage or 27 damage to these guys. Let's attack these ones, I think. And you can finish them off. Okay, and then you guys over here, you just rest. They're like, we're coming! It's taking us forever, but we're coming. And we're just gonna end our turn. They're running away like cowards. We could kill them, but we don't really need to. Our job is just to raid this, so I think we should just raid it. But first, I want you to rest, and you guys just move closer. And you raid this while there's still some wealth left. And I guess you can attack them. Why not? We can insta-kill them, so let's do it. It's a nice charge attack. You could also move closer, and there's nothing else to do. So we're gonna end our turn. And we did it! We have raided enough to last us the winter. Let's go home before the Donna warriors catch up with us. Yeah. And we did it before the wealth thing went away, so we get a bonus. We get 25 extra treasure, which is quite a lot. If you think about it, we got from the raiding, we got 25, so it's pretty cool. Now, unfortunately, the unit then we get unit replenishment. The way this works is that you can either pay for it or you cannot. If you don't pay for it, it gets filled up, but it lowers the XP. So you can see minus 8 XP because you get sort of like newbies. Or you can pay to get veterans, which is not going to lower your XP, but it costs you money. So I'm not going to do it. I'm just going to let the XP get lowered, and I'm going to click continue. But I'm glad we did it before the wealth meter ran out. When I did in my test game, I actually didn't run out at all. You have done me proud, son. This will feed our clan for the long nights ahead. Your winter supply is secured. You return to the quiet life in your father's halls. A few weeks later, your father calls you to his side. We have a visitor tonight, son. Dual Ravencloak is coming here. I don't know what he wants, but many say where the Blackbird goes, trouble follows, so we best not anger him. Treat him with respect, but keep your wits about you. A man dressed in a wide-black cloak made of black feathers enters the hall, carrying a long trumpet crowned with a boar's head. His face is hidden by his hood, and his boots are frayed and muddy. Thank you for welcoming me to your steed. I won't trouble you for too long. I just want to rest my very bones by the fire for a night. You're welcome to my house and hearth. Sit and eat with us. We don't have much, but what we have we gladly share. This is very kind of you, chieftain. I thank you for your offer. Oh, is that your son? It's been a decade since I last saw him. He looks like a fine warrior. The bard's dark eyes seem to peer directly into your soul. Ooh. Tell me, son of Falir, what do you seek in life? Glory in battle. I want to lead our clan to many victories, inspiring our warriors. Blood and rage. I want to rally a horde of berserkers around me and overrun my enemies. Might in combat. I want to be the strongest warrior Keldonia has seen. Now, the first option is kind of like what like the good boy would say, you know? I feel like that's like the proper answer. Like, I want to lead my clan to victory. I want to be a good son. I want to make my dad proud. That's like a good boy. Might in combat is like, you know, like I want to be strong. I'm ambitious. I'm an ambitious man. But I'm gonna go with blood and rage because I think it's such a funny answer. It's just like I want to rally a horde of berserkers around me and overrun my enemies. I am the bad one. The first task my dad gave me was to go and raid other clans. So clearly his parent thing is all about blood and rage. So I want to make him proud. So let's do blood and rage. Blood and rage. That's so? Then let us all ask the ancestors to make you fleet-footed, and lead you to your destiny. Now forgive me, I'm weary after a long day's walk and must rest. What? What have you done? I felt a touch of cold freezing me to my bones. Did you indeed? Must have been a draft of night air from the outside. I will see you in the morning, Forlin Son. Sleep well. Ooh, scary times. Now, we're gonna do the Dark Visitor in the next episode, I think. So this is just a very quick one just to show you off the game, and I'm super excited. We're definitely gonna do more episodes of this game because this game is so good. You can click on the right top towards the next episode, or you can click on the right bottom to watch Field of Glory Empires. I'll see you in one of those.